from the and well, we should be starting the Bravado versus m2w game. I'm just getting confirmation now that the guys are just quickly moving their PCs because they need to not play. That game should start in the next 5 or so minutes. So I thought, you know what, let's just have a with regards to the performance in the tournament and what people's general. I mean, I would like. Badly, it's a pity that you're not playing this evening. It's alright, you know. It will probably be a through tables competition. Okay, I'm Can you guys hear me better now? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I might have a loose cable somewhere. Okay, cool. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Microphone seems to be quite funny at the moment. Anyway, m2w versus Bravado Gaming. Yes, Sting for the win. You can say thank you, Sting, for helping me sort out my microphone there. Anyway, guys, so they're just quickly setting up their PCs and so forth. I'm going to get to the confirmation from the admins shortly. I'll just wave to them there, just saying, please can you bring me the server details. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If you got some friends that might be keen on actually watching the cast this evening, please ask them to join. I think let's just have a quick squiz on the tournament thus far and how it actually ended up. I think I posted the link there for you guys with regards to the table setup. Well, the bracket setup specifically, and then the latest results. So let's just quickly go back all the way to the first round there. Obviously it was the EC versus let me just confirm it here quickly. EC versus m2w game. The EC game was pretty interesting. That first map there that I casted, some really great you know, playing there from the young and inexperienced type of players there, guys like Legend and guys like K-Sect, Force's brother. He did pretty well, to be honest. So anyway, we're going to go into round 2 quickly. Interesting game there. Ian, you know, walking away with a victory there against m2w, and Bravado beating Liberty as well. That was also quite interesting to watch on the end of the day. Liberty then losing to m2w there at a later stage. Who went and gone through to take on APG, which is the Pixel Massacre team. The NAV team, not really the greatest performance there. They managed to kick EC out of the tournament, but not really getting any further. So, yeah, things have been pretty up and down. We've had some really great individual moments, I do believe. But just generally looking at the competition itself, we did have a bit of a hectic network hiccup. So some of those games I couldn't cast, but at least, you know, I'm back now. I'm here to cast losers bracket finals, winners bracket finals, the losers bracket semi-final, which is going to start in the next, say, 5 or so minutes. Yeah, no, it's you know, it's one of those things. Unfortunately, what happens at a LAN sometimes, you know, like at these tournaments, you know, you're gonna get networking issues, and sometimes you just have to deal with it. But in any case, let's chat about this game that's going to start off in the next couple of minutes here. m2w versus Bravado Gaming. Now, both of them are playing off in this losers bracket semi-final. Bravado going out, well, being knocked down by Energy Sports, who actually knocked down DC in the previous cast game. So then we're just going to have a look at m2w. m2w, they're going through, also being knocked out by EN. Into the losers bracket. So now these two are going to face off each other, and you know, it's going to be interesting. I think Bravado needs to be careful because they've got some seriously bad, like, ass players, and I'm talking about the m2w team playing in their squad. Guys like Unreal, like Rems, like Invert, like Zeo, and like Lighters. The whole squad itself, very experienced team. And they seem to be gelling very well together. So if we look at the brackets, we're seeing that m2w has actually kicked out teams like Liberty, which was also a very good side, had some very experienced players there, and then also took out the PM side as well. That's also been a very experienced team that has been playing for a very long time. So, you know, now we're sitting in this predicament here that we've got two very high-class or highly experienced team. Obviously, one being the DGC aside, winners for Rage last year. You know, I don't know. It's gonna be very interesting. I mean, I think Bravado is gonna definitely give m2w quite a run for their money. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be quite interesting. So anyway, guys, I'm just going to quickly run over to the admin's desk just to go and confirm the IP addresses, etc., for the next match that is due to start in about 5 minutes or so. The guys are pretty much setting up there, they're getting ready, etc. I just need to get server confirmation details. They obviously have flipped the coin now, so I'm going to get all the map information as well for you guys. So just give me about 5 to 10 seconds, not literal seconds, but you know what I mean. So anyway, I'll see you guys right now.
And as we step forward, we would rather be alone. So make some noise while you've got time. Take this poison for your mind. Who knows, you could be gone by this time tomorrow. And I don't know where we're going, but I take pride in not knowing. And you say I will be the one to let this go.
Right, so Just checking with you guys that the microphone is still fine. It still does seem to be working all right on my side. Okay, so I have got the GoTV information. I am just waiting for the admin to come back to me quickly on map details, etc. Then I can actually get back to you on what maps they will be playing. So hopefully, I think they are still busy with a coin toss at the moment. Unfortunately, I can't drag the microphone all out that side. However, guys, just to quickly let you know, I'm going to be doing pre-match interviews tomorrow morning with the grand finalists, captains specifically. So I'm going to be asking them a couple of rough questions, exactly like, you know, why is this player failing, for instance, and you know, that type of vibe. But it's not too serious, but I do think it is something that is necessary. But in any case, guys, like if you do require like anything information wise, I will try and update things as quick as possible for you. But just also bear in mind that I am kind of solo casting this event, so all updated information, etc., doesn't get done by another admin. I have to basically do it all, you know, on hand. Anyway, so I'm just waiting now for the players to pitch up, as you can see on the left-hand side of my screen. Let me just double check that it is the right server that I am connecting to. So I'm just busy connecting into the server now, just to quickly double check if everything is pretty much hunky-dory, if the guy's actually there. I don't see Sent. Sent was there a few seconds ago. Maybe they actually moved to another server. So I'm just quickly running through all the GoTV IPs, etc. These are unfortunately LAN GoTV IPs, and they are restricted, I think, to only 1 or 2 viewers. So there's not really much a chance that I can actually, you know, kind of give it to you guys to actually watch from inside the LAN here. And also the streaming, unfortunately, from inside the LAN is not so great because it's being prioritized on other machines, etc., like myself, to actually stream it out to you guys over there. So yeah, interesting one there. Thanks, Sting. I haven't been really keeping track on the international scene, but NIP beat Virtus Pro 2-1 to win the Copenhagen games. And yeah, that's interesting because I haven't seen NIP actually really win win finals in a while. So it's great to see them, you know, kind of coming back onto the scene, you know, winning a couple of games and then getting to the final and, you know, winning it from there. It must have been quite an interesting match to watch. I unfortunately couldn't follow the stream because streaming, like download streaming on my side is kind of restricted. So I can only upload to you guys. So what you guys are seeing is pretty much what I have free reign on. In any case, yeah, so looking at this match this evening, m2w versus Bravado Gaming, I think there is a lot at stake here for both sides. The one side, kind of a mixed team that's been put together of very experienced players, and then the other side, it is the DGC reigning champions, the current reigning champions. They have got a point to prove after being eliminated by Energy Esports, so things are going to be a little bit tough for them. But I think, you know, we're just going to wait and see. I think we're going to see a classic match here between the two, and hopefully it'll entertain pretty much all of us.
bring me down. Don't 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 tell me our youth is running out. It's only just begun. Don't tell me our youth is running out. It's only just begun. Don't tell me our youth is running out. It's only just begun. Don't tell me our youth is running out. It's only just begun, 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 begun. Don't bring me down.
breathe again, I can see again, I can feel how it feels to be free again. I can dream again, I believe again. I see angels looking down in astonishment, and my heart is beating. I'm still breathing, my body was freezing. You stopped the bleeding, you bring me to life.
Right, guys, okay, so I just basically smacked the admin on top of the head, and, well, we have got ourselves a game already on the way, well, ongoing already. So, Bravado versus m2w, and now we're going to be going into the match live already, as Bravado actually won the coin toss by the looks of it, and they have managed to secure themselves 3 rounds already. In this matchup. So apologies on my side there, but basically the admin just really didn't come to the party with with giving me information. So I actually had to like nick him on the side of the head and tell him that's just not on. So anyway, here we go, live game underway here. Bravado Gaming versus m2w. Let's just quickly have a look here. Bravado playing as the T side here, and then m2w obviously, as you can see, playing in the CT position. So both teams have got guns pretty much set up for themselves. So now it's pretty much a case of 2. As we can see, Bravado really just storming it in there, getting the bomb down, and well, a 3-on-1 Invert, the only one playing with the AWP. Let's quickly focus on him, and he's sitting in the CT spawn position. So well, this is going to be interesting to watch. Is he going to be able to save this AWP? That's really the question that a lot of guys would be asking themselves. Fortunately, he does not save the AWP, and well, Bravado go up 4-0 as expected. And things are looking pretty good here for them at this moment in time. So just, you know, overlooking quickly, let's have a look here. Save round in effect here for the m2w side. We've got Bravado Gaming now, obviously with full stack of AKs and the AWP played by Sent. Sent very effective for the AWP. And, well, let's see what strategy here. Whoa, looks like a very aggressive m2w. Managing to get the first hit on Deviant. Going down. Rackner picking up a double kill there, and Black Poison and Detrony both picking up a kill respectively. And there we go, Sent then just putting the final nail in the coffin, giving Bravado that 5-0 lead, and I think this is what they need. I mean, m2w really just being taken by storm at the moment. Things kind of maybe need to calm down on their side, but this is quite the interesting one. Let's quickly have a look here. 2 AWP purchases here from m2w. I'm wondering how Zio and Lighters are going to be working those guns specifically. It is interesting to see though that we do see the CTs kind of spread out. We got Zio playing in the B side area, and then Lighters of course would be playing in A. So kind of a decent spread for CTs with 2 AWPs, but I don't know, I'm also always been comfortable playing with 1 AWP player in the team instead of 2, because, you know, there's a general amount of risk involved having 2 AWPs, specifically from a financial perspective and also close combat. It looks like Bravado kind of setting up here for a house breach here. The smokes and flashes going into effect here. Unreal playing the mid side area, so he's going to have a lot of defense on his side. That Grems is there to support, so a bit of spam work here from Grems. The Bravado guys are pretty much just right outside. Rackman taking first kill there, and then Deviant coming in from the side, so the A side is under scrutiny right now as Deviant picks up a second. Good play from Grems here, managing to pick off 2 Bravado players, and they're obviously just hunting him down. He is inside there. So Zia still waiting around, goes for the off shot there on Sent. Amazing stuff there, knew exactly where he was going to stand. Takes another shot on Rackno, and we've got Detrony there. So Detrony kind of just sitting in that midnight area, trying to get that quick pick on Zio here. Oh, fantastic play here from Zio, giving the m2w team their first round. And well, let's hope we get some more rounds from them, so we can equalize this game up pretty much 5 apiece. So it would be quite entertaining. So here we go, Bravado Gaming now basically still the same setup as the round before. 1 AWP and 4 AKs. We have 1 AWP here played by Zio. Again, he's very effective with it. Looks like it's a bit more of a B push here from the Bravado side. Maybe a bit of a decoy going into the mid-side area to breach at A and force the rotate. That's probably what they're looking at the moment. However, I mean, as we see Deviant kind of set up on those wooden logs, we might see Sent pop on top of him and actually go for a quick AWP shot. Grem's getting first kill there on Detrony, so already Bravado down here. Nice exchange here from Deviant as they breach the B side. They instead decided to go for the B push. An interesting smoke there. Light is also coming in from the CT spawn side to help respond to the onslaught here from Bravado. They're still playing a fantastic game here with the AWP. Let's just have a quick look here. Oh, he misses, unfortunately getting taken down there by Deviant, and it is a 3-on-2 or 3-on-1 situation now as we see Grem's closing in, takes up Black Poison and then gets taken out there by Sent. So Bravado then increase their lead 6-1. So here we go, round 8 underway. It is 6-1 now for the Bravado side. m2w on the save round, so we should see quite an aggressive push here from the Bravado guys, or they are not aware of the save. But you can see that B side stacked there by the m2w side, that it could work for them if they create the right box. It really just, it all depends how well they do set up the boxing here. I see Grem's in close by. We've got Unreal kind of on the CT spawn side area. We've got a couple of guys kind of lurking around here. This is very interesting to see. Unreal might just go for the peak, might get picked off. He needs to be careful though. I see Grem's kind of pulling out here as Inver tries to engage the Bravado guys. They still got it pretty boxed here. 4 guys in this area. Goes in for a couple of shots. He tries to get hold of Sent, but Sent luckily getting away there. Quite a lot of flashes thrown in here. Sent taking the first shot there on Zio. Now look at the decoy taking place from Bravado. Knowing that there was a bit of a box setup in that B. Very good at skill here from Bravado. Ragnar taking out lighters here. Now Grem's just to try and get a gun, which he does. So he's going to go for the kills. Now gets the pick there on Grem's. One more left, and it is Invert that will go down to Detrony. Detrony, that's what I call him. So score now 7-1 to Bravado Gaming. Bravado just really trying to push this game and push the speed of this game so that we can see the El Clasico this evening. Now the El Clasico, when I talk about the El Clasico, I talk about Barcelona and Real Madrid, right? Everyone knows that. In actual fact, it's not. The El Clasico in CSGO in SA is the Bravado versus DC final of some sort. Always the El Clasico. So let's hope that that will take place this evening. We see Sent taking the first kill here. Detrony also coming to the party there. Light is manages to get a kill there with the CZ75, and well, he's the only one left. He's got the AK in hand. Let's see if he can actually save it. I'm going to focus quickly on Lighters here, see where he's positioned himself.
Bomb has been planted.
So he's just kind of chilling it out here. Goes for the pick. Gets taken out by Sent from the side with the CZ75. So there we go. Bravado just increasing their lead to 8-1 now. Bravado really just trying to push as many rounds as possible as the T side, because in this case it is a T-based map. So now we're seeing m2w coming out with a couple of guns here. We've got the AWP again in Zio's hands, and a stack of M4s as well from the rest of the m2w team. Just quickly having a quick look at the overview here. Kind of a very stationary setup here from the Bravado side. More focused on the mid side, but look at Detrony. Detrony kind of playing that bottom side area in the apartments, trying to see if he can get a pick, maybe force a rotate. It really just all depends. Yeah, it really just all depends. A good question is, Sting, you asking me who do I, see Ronaldo, well, what's the difference between Ronaldo and Messi in CS terminology? or who do I consider to be there? Just quickly looking at the game now at the moment, m2w doing very well there. Zio managing to get an AWP shot there on one of the Bravado players. I think it was Deviant that went down. So now we're in the Zio taking down Sen. So the AWP out of play here for the Bravado team. And it looks like Bravado has kind of switched the strat going into the mid-side area. Lighters and Grems are waiting. Takes first blood there. Black Poison there. Brilliant play there from Marco. Robbie DeLoca, Black Poison, getting a double kill there. And seems to be on his own, unfortunately, but gets himself a triple kill. He might just take that bomb towards the B-side area. He will take on Zia with the AWP. And, well, let's just see if Zia will catch him. Yep, there we go. Zia getting their second round. And, well, score 9-2. So quickly going back to your question there, Sting, who do I consider, Ronaldo or Messi in the CSGO side of things? I would probably say Halhan would be the Messi of players, and then the Ronaldo players in the Bravado team, or I would probably say Rachna or maybe Dechany. I really can't make a decision. So anyway, just quickly having a look at the setup here. We've got the normal stack setup here from the Bravado guys again. You know, they're not really too aggressive at the moment, just kind of trying to work on the picks here, trying to see if they can get some way of just breaching and getting a couple of picks off quite early. But it seems like they are moving into towards the A-side position here. So now Grams and Lighters will need to cover pretty well in order for them to secure the A-side from the T onslaught. Hear the breach coming into play there. Good play here from Grams and Lighters. Lighters going down, but Grams managing to pick up a second kill and then kind of forcing the retreat there on the Bravado players. But look at Dechany coming in from the apartment side, kind of exposing that rear end for the m2w team here. And they needed, well, they're required to fall back a little bit more. Look at Invid playing with a P90. Counter-terrorist win. Throw 90 it is, getting rid of Black Poison there as m2w scored their third round. So, you know, just looking at the kind of game layout at the moment, we're seeing that I'm thinking that m2w just require to get about 5 or 6 rounds here. If they do as CTs, you know, they've got something to play for. Whereas I've seen other games where, you know, you need 10 rounds as CTs, and to back your slightly bad T strats, I guess, to a certain degree. But just back at the game now, just having a look at the Bravado side now with the onslaught. Here they go, they've got a full stack of AKs going in. Grenades, the works, and full armor. They're not getting caught up with a quick rotation here from Light. Oh, this is a setup for him. And there we go, m2w just quickly getting rid of the Bravado team, not losing a single player, and that is going to help them quite a bit. Forcing the save, possibly on the Bravado team. Looks like Bravado is not going to save it. They're rather going to go for the buy. And they're obviously going to try and see if they can take a round here from the m2w team. Quick overview look here, second mid positioning here from the Bravado side. Sen playing the mid side. They're obviously trying to keep a quick eye on any forced aggressive play from the B side. Now, I know a lot of you guys like me to show the individual scores, but I like to keep it as a surprise when it comes to the halftime. But it's fine. I will show it to you guys shortly in the next round. Most people tend to want to have it shown, but there's a whole bunch of things you want to show, graphs, etc., overviews. Anyway, so just quickly back to the game here. Bravado now breaching into the A-side area, well, the outside of the A-side area. A good Molotov there from one of the m2w players. Kind of just, Lighters just buying some time. Dechany already going down here. Lighters gets a quick pick on Scent. good play here from him. Black Poison now taking the role and takes out Unreal very well, effectively there. Light is turning around there with a quick pick on Deviant, but Ragnar gets the best of him. Then Black Poison taking out Graham, so this could still fall in the hands of Bravado. So now Bravado, good play here for Black Poison, picking up a third there, and Ragnar with a second. Bravado then securing their 9th round. So quickly looking at the individual scores. Let's see, Sent and Ragnar right up top there on the score sheet. But Sent just really 5 MVP stars. You know, he's really like contributed well as a captain and as a player for the team. And then we see pretty much Invert and Unreal not really coming to the party for the M2W team. Maybe just dropping the ball a little bit there. But, you know, sometimes you get those players that don't really focus too well as a CT, but they performs exceptionally well as a terrorist. So quick overview here, just having a look at the setup here. Again, we've got 2 players playing Detrony and Black Poison into that apartments area. Deviant and Ragnar are playing the mid, and Sent is taken on the B. So a slightly different setup here compared to your generic EN or DC setup, where they're splitting the team up a little bit more. I think it can work effectively, I believe, you know, specifically with some good aimers like Black Poison and Detrony, you know, on the side, flanking in, taking control of that A side. Now you can see already a rotate coming in there from Lighters. He's not too sure what's happening, so he's kind of maybe just over-rotating a little bit too much on the mid there, at the CT spawn area. Things are looking pretty stable now for the Bravado side, kind of just making up their minds where they're going to be taking this. So Nade goes in there. Couple of shots of Detrony getting a spam shot through on Lighters, and Bravado taking from the A side now. Support kill there from Detrony once more. Coming in, does he get a third? No, Black Poison then claims he's first there, but Detrony on fire at the moment. Doesn't take out Invert. Sorry, Black Poison doesn't take out Invert. And, well, he goes down. Zio there getting the AWP shot there on Ragnar. He's still got 3 Bravado players to contend with. And as you can see, Sent peeking him there, just getting rid of the AWP, putting Bravado in another good stance to walk away with another round to their name.
Terrorists win.
So there we go, score 10-4 to the Bravado side. We will see a good buy up there from them. A save round coming into effect. Really not the right time to actually have a save round, to be honest, but well, the M2W team now buying whatever they can. And let's just see quickly on the overview what Bravado will be doing just to engage, basically, you know, quick engagements, quick picks. And looks like it's going to be the standard strat again, like a 2-2-1 strat. With the 1 player on the B, of course, and then 2 going up into the apartment side area. I see Unreal kind of rotating now towards the B side. He's coming in aggressively. Oh, takes 2 shots with a deagle. And, well, what a save round here for the M2W team. Really, that takes a lot of character to produce something like they just did. And, they are pretty much scoring it up 5-10. So things are, I wouldn't say over for M2W at the moment. But Bravado in a very, very promising position. 10 rounds up compared to the 5 of M2W. And we'll have to wait and see in the next couple of seconds here. So this is where it's all at, guys. Bravado versus M2W. The round is about to start. And, well, get ready for it, guys. Here we go. So Bravado 10-5 up against M2W. They're obviously going to be doing the standard 3-2 stack. It's the 3-2 stack. Oh, fantastic aiming there from Sent and Black Poison. Those USPs are so accurate. And Zio playing very well there with the Glock, managing to take out Detrony, one of the 4 handlers for the team. Sent also taking out Zio. He's really an impact player for the m2w team in the tournament thus far. So now we're sitting with a 2-on-2 situation here. Pretty much in favor, I guess, for the actual m2w team. Let's just quickly have a look at Grems here. Where's he kind of positioned himself? On the mid here with his teammate Inferno. Then we're getting taken up very quickly by Ragnar. Ragnar very, very effective there with the block himself. And takes out Grems there to get the score to 11-4 now. Bravado only 5 rounds away from taking this. So I'm really hoping that, the m2w team does give the Bravado team a little bit of stick here. I think a lot of us are kind of looking forward to that. It's not an easy win here for the Bravado side, but just, let's have a quick look here. Quite a lot of carnage happening on this B-side area as m2w really tried to breach in. Good smoke grenade there from one of the Bravado players to actually kind of just keep them back, keep them at bay, and buy some time for the Bravado team to actually rotate, etc. Oh, a TK there from Lights, his first TK that I've seen in the tournament. That's a bit of a problem. Lights is managing to get the other kill on Detrony though, so not too bad there. Unreal going down there to Deviant. And there we go, Ragnar just kind of sealing the deal, 12-5 here for the Bravado side. So let's have a look here. Still save run in effect here for the m2w team. Looking at the individual scores at this moment in time, really good play here from guys like Sent and Ragnar, really carrying the team quite well. We still don't see much happening from a real side. He hasn't managed to take a pick in the last couple of rounds. He's still sitting on 3 kills only. And I think that's nicely played from Grems there, taking out the Sent. Getting naded there by Detrony, unfortunately, but still, I think what they're trying to do is eliminate the Bison guns here from the Bravado side. Bravado really using the Bisons effectively, but I do see though that Ragnar is the only one that bought up properly, probably because he had a little bit more money in the bank. But, well, 13-5 now to the Bravado side, and it looks like they are rushing really, really quickly through this map. So here we go, buy run in effect here for the m2w team. Let's look at the strat that they will be pulling off here. We see a couple of guys going in towards that B-side area and then playing the mid. So we see the bomb actually going second mid alone, which is a little bit of a risk in my opinion. You want to have someone there to kind of back you as you get a couple of T guys popping in the corner, etc. As you can see, Detrony taking out Zio there. Retreating back, very well played there from Detrony in actual fact. Now kind of just sitting in the back end because he is quite low. Lights is there exchanging very well, taking out Sent. So it's a 4-on-4 situation, and I think a little bit more in the favor of the terrorists at the moment. So quickly having a look here, they're all coming up that mid side and second mid now. Very slow play from Unreal. He's probably not too confident at the moment engaging with opponents as he is struggling to get the picks here for his team. But now they're coming around this A side area, they need to be very careful. Deviant is waiting for the support here from both of them. Graham's picking up both the kills, and as we can see, Ragnar and Black Poison coming in slowly but surely.
Bomb has been planted.
Ragnar then taking care there of Graham's. Lights is there, of course, taking out Black Poison. So Ragnar then quickly turning around, going for the save. I think it is the more educated decision to do, because we're looking at the finances here. We do see guys like Scent and Black Poison very low on the cash there, and obviously a guy like Ragnar will try and save it to supply his team some additional guns. So score now 13-6, still in favor, very much in favor for the Bravado side. But I think we're going to see maybe a little bit of change here, because the save run coming to effect here slightly. Not really, actually, to say. A very good save, I guess, there from Ragnar, being able to supply a gun now to Black Poison. And as you can see now, it's kind of like a full buy effect here from the Bravado side. So just a quick look on the overview here. As we see second mid being taken over here now, this is a bit better to see that there are two players in that second mid. So it's a 2-1-2 structure from the m2w team. And Ragnar almost getting the better of Lighters and Zio there. Luckily they managed to get out there. I think there was a bit of a confusion there between the two. Here we go. This is the flash breach now into the mid-side area. A little bit predictable here from the m2w team going in. But they got the picks. So that is the also important part for them. Good play from Invert there, taking out Detrony in the A side. Now they're forcing Ragnar. Wow, fantastic aim there from Grams. And the m2w team have just basically taken control of that site without losing a single member. So actually very well played from m2w there. A very predictable strat. I mean, I'm sure Bravado kind of expected them to come into A, but they had the better aiming this round, and well, it produced the results. So quickly have a look on Black Poison. He's kind of camping out in T-spawn. I'm sure they are looking for him right now, so they want to get that gun of him. Financially wise, let's have a quick look at the graphs here. I would like to just, point out two specific players, Ragnar and Grems now at the moment. We do know that Grems is a little bit behind on the kill side of things, but I think these two are pretty much the carry for the team at the moment. We're seeing Grems just all of a sudden, kind of averaging it out, etc. Still playing above Ragnar, but then just shooting out like crazy, really just getting the amount of damage in there. And then also, I would probably say, total kill cash, really just sitting there on par with Ragnar. So now having a look at the strat here again, we do see one guy in the second mid position, two guys in the mid, and then two guys kind of in B, making up their mind, trying to go for the pick. So save round in effect here, a very interesting, a very interesting eco round here from Bravado. They stacked the B side with 3 players and rather kept A with 2. Kind of maybe just having a little bit of a gamble there, hoping for the best. Black Poison still pretty much arbing around with the M4. Does the damage by taking out 2, takes out 3. So there we go, damage dealt there by Black Poison, and that is the turning point here for the Bravado team. You'll see the aggressive play now down the B side corridor from the B players. And now m2w are in a little bit of a pickle here at the moment. Support play there we go. Zio is out of the round. Lights is left, and he gets taken out there by Deviant. Fantastic save round there, and well, I have to give Black Poison credit there for the trip kill there. He really, added the value there, completely created the turning point there for the Bravado side. And well, just looking at the quick overview here, we've got the guys now pushing up the mid very aggressively, but both teams have guns in play here. So let's see how aggressive the team are going to take them on. Sen taking the first blood, gets 1, gets 2. Then Unreal picking him off finally. Now the rotation coming into play. Ragnar kind of staying back. He's not engaging just yet. And there he decides to engage with Detrony as well. Unreal the only one left here. And that's it. 15-7 to the Bravado side. Very, very well played. So, we're seeing a very interesting kind of classic Bravado play style here, that they really know how to manage their economy very well. I mean, we had situations there where I thought the save run was going to come into play, but they managed to actually play with a full stack of guns. And, you know, even though they didn't win the round, they still didn't produce the results. Detrini and Unreal both picking up kills there, so good exchange from either side. Favorable position here, I guess, for the Bravado team because of the gun. But if Grims does land the shot... Oh, Zia just couldn't get hold of Scent there. And, yeah, a little bit of a problem there. That they've basically cut the stream short. I'm actually quite upset about that. Sorry guys, just give me 2 seconds quickly. I will be back with you in a second. I need to go chat the admins.